Welcome to this really quick core workout. All you're going to need is some weights. I mean, they're optional. You can just do body weight if you want. I'm using two 3-pound weights, and then at some points I'll be putting them together kind of as one weight. So you can use, I would say anywhere from like 1 pound up to maybe like 4 pounds. And let's get started. So we're going to come onto our hands and knees. Hands hip or shoulder width apart, knees hip distance apart. Have your weight in your right hand to start with. Transfer the weight to your left hand. Left leg's going to reach back, right leg's going to reach up, and we're going to do our bird dog here. So tucking it in, curling that spine, elbow to knee, reaching out. Tucking and curling, reach. Start connecting with your breathing. I'm kind of inhaling as I crunch and exhaling out, but normally I do opposite. Just as long as you are breathing, as I always say. Think of drawing that belly button to spine. We've got 5 more on this side. Really reach. Try to get that leg high, arm high. For 3, 2, last 1. Weight comes down. We're going to go to the other side. So now weight's in the left hand, and transfer your body weight to your right hand. Reach your right leg out long, left arm out long, and then tucking it in. Think of scooping that low belly. And if you don't totally reach elbow to knee, that is okay. Neck is long. You're just looking straight down. Reaching far and lifting. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully placing your weights down. We're going to do some full sit-ups here. So feet on the kind of end of your mat, about hip distance apart, holding your weights in your hand, sitting up nice and tall. Prepare with an inhale. As you exhale, start to scoop that low belly, roll down with control, bone by bone. If you want a little extra, you can stretch your arms overhead. Bring your hands up. I'm going to bring mine to my chest, actually. Nod my chin to my chest. Curling up using your core. Lift up nice and high. Down to your chest. Scooping belly with control down, bone by bone. Reaching overhead. Bring those weights back. Nod your chin to your chest. Use that core to lift. Try not to use momentum. Oh yeah, and I forgot, lifting up high. The lift, a little arm workout, but it also does keep working your core. Curling up and reaching. Using our breathing and our control, our Pilates principles. We've got 3 more here. If anything's too much, reduce your weight or take out the arm reach. One more here. Coming up. All right, so now we're going to hold our weights up, lean back slightly. So kind of like our part ways, we have a bit of a C curve here, and we're just lifting and lowering an inch, basically. It's like I'm reaching my weights up to the ceiling and then down an inch. As we're doing this, your hands can be together if you want, or apart. You are keeping your shoulders in that neutral position, so my shoulders aren't up by my ears, not hunching. My belly button's drawn in. My core is really, really tight, so if you came by and punched me, I would like try to have a really tight core. For 3, 2, and 1. Carefully with control, come down bone by bone. Check my time. Okay. So it's kind of centered in your mat here, on our backs. lifting our legs up to tabletop. Find your neutral spine, so that natural little curvature. Same move we did on our hands and knees, but now we're on our back, so we're going to reach opposite arm and leg out, but now we're just bringing them back in. Arm and leg out and back in. Keeping that neutral spine the entire time. So if you are not able to keep that little space behind your low back, and if your ribs maybe are popping up, reduce the weights or take out either the arms or the legs and just work on that core stability, those foundational exercises, and you'll get here in time. If we need more of a challenge, maybe heavier weights or lower that leg more. Think of reaching nice and long, staring straight up to the ceiling. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, make these last ones your best, and 1. Take a little breather, sway your knees side to side or hug them in, whatever feels nice. And then we're gonna come up, let's come up with our roll up. So you can bring your arms wherever you like, if they're overhead or at your chest, nod your chin to your chest. One more curl up here. Okay. We're gonna do our twists. So I'm gonna keep my feet on the floor today since we're doing weights. If you're not doing weights, you can either lift your legs to tabletop or into the teaser position. So sitting up nice and tall, rolling back part ways. I just have my weights together in my hand, keeping feet and knees still. We're gonna twist to one side. You can even tap your weights down if you want. Coming back to center, twisting to the other side. As always, think of your chest doing the twisting, not just your arms. So your nipple line is also twisting. Something I see a lot at the beginning before I kind of correct people is they're just twisting their arms. And that's cool for an arm workout, but we're trying to work our obliques and our core today. As I said, if you want that challenge, maybe I'll do a few up here. Lifting those legs to tabletop. You got it. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, oh my goodness, last one. Back to center, take a breather. We have one more move here. Okay, I'm gonna turn a little bit just so that I don't hit my reformer. So you need some arm space here, some wings for your wingspan. So option 1, feet on the floor, leaning back slightly. It's called our hug a tree move. So you're reaching out and then you're hugging like you're hugging a big fat oak tree. Opening and closing. Added challenge would be one leg up and you can alternate. You know what's coming. Next level is both legs up. And then the hardest would be legs out straight. I can't do that quite yet today. I'm still blaming postpartum for things, but keep breathing. And obviously the lower back you're leaning, the harder it is. Check your shoulders that they haven't started to ride up and your jaw's relaxed. We've got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew, that's it. Short and sweet. You did it. You can start breathing. You can do a little bit of stretching. I'll just do a little bit of side bending here. Stretching out our waist. If you want to continue working out, if you have more time, you can do some other videos. Or maybe this is it for today. This is all you could fit in. Start doing some twists here. And then I'll just do a little stretch of my core. Think of like really stretching out like your accordion that I always talk about, reaching up towards the ceiling. Take the weight of the head, your head in your hands. And start taking some big full breaths. And as always, leave any questions, comments, concerns, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. You can find me now on TikTok too. I'm posting there as well as Instagram. And I hope to see you next time.